Thank you. Missouri is coming? Okay, hold them there for a second. The victorious Florida State Seminoles are with us. They have a date with Xavier on Sunday. There'll be game 2 of our doubleheader, times to be announced. Coach Leonard Hamilton is with us, Phil Kofer, Trent Forrest, and Fiondu Kabengele represent the student body. We're going to ask Coach Hamilton to open up with a statement on this game. Then we'll go to questions for all 4 gentlemen from Florida State in a 12-minute session. Leonard, please.
I thought the story of the first half was that our guys were connected defensively, and I thought their effort was as a result of the respect we have for Missouri and some of the tapes that we've seen, how well they execute. And they 44% of their shots were threes, and they had such a potent, low post game. I thought our guys did a very good job defending the post and getting out in transition. I think we forced 10 turnovers. Had 20 points off the bench, and I thought that really made a big difference and gave us a lot of energy and got everybody involved. The second half, I thought they did a tremendous job coming out, overplaying the nine spots on the floor. We didn't handle that very well, created some indecision on our part. But I was proud of our guys. I thought they maintained their composure and settled down, and we were able to extend the lead again.
Questions for any of the 4 gentlemen here from Florida State? Start right here. Thank you.
Coach, it seemed like your offense was able to get really going when you had Trent on the court, and it seemed to struggle a little bit when he was off the court. Just what does he bring to the table as far as, like his leadership and, court vision and all that when he's on the court that really makes the offense go?
Well, there's no question that Trent does a very good job of distributing the ball and making good decisions. But I think in order for him to be effective, though, he had to have teammates that really followed his lead. And we put 4 guys in the game there, and I think we let Phil on the court, one of our most experienced players, and we were able to get some deflections, and Trent was able to get us in and out of our systems. But I thought that it was a team effort. Trent is probably does a great job defensively, does a great job seeing the whole floor. He makes a tremendous difference when he's on the floor.
Teresa Walker, the Associated Press. For the players, they start out, get 7 of the first 8 points. What did you all do at that point to just take control of the first half?
We're going to start with Phil and go to the right. Thank you.
I think one of the things, we came back to the huddles, and we just kept encouraging you guys. And I think every team is great in this tournament, and they're going to make runs no matter what. And I think the best thing we had to do is keep our composure and just keep doing us. So.
I would kind of go off of what Phil said, just keeping our composure. At this time, you really can't get too strung out if people hit shots. I mean, at this point in time, everybody's going to hit shots and make their runs, just being able to stay level-headed and keep our focus the whole time.
We've been here this is the second year in a row, and recognize there's a lot of basketball left. We knew they're going to make their run. It's just a matter of when we're going to make our run and minimize their runs. So we recognize a lot of basketball left. We regrouped and just executed on both ends.
Thank you very much.
What? Let me make sure. Anything else for the Seminoles? Okay. Thank you very much. This is a very smart class. And now the Missouri Tigers are here. Gonzo Martin, the head coach, is with Cassius Robertson, Jordan Geist, and Kevin Puryear. We're going to ask Coach Martin to start off with a statement on this game. Then we'll go to questions for all four gentlemen from Missouri. Gonzo, please.
A great win for Florida State. They played well. Got off to a tremendous start in the first half. They shot it well. They executed. We didn't get it to flow like we needed to, so give them a lot of credit for pressing us, getting out in the passing lanes, forcing us to make extra plays. And but we settled in the second half and played more like we're capable of playing a team that we're used to seeing. So good effort by our guys. Great win by Florida State.
For any of you guys, what was the issue in the first half, especially on the offensive end?
Jordan and Kevin, take this one, please.
I think we just struggled to move. I think we were a little stagnant. Of course, our open looks. I think we had some good looks at the rim. Didn't go in. It's just one of those games for us. But like Coach said, I thought we fought really hard in the second half. Things were flowing a little bit better, and just proud of our effort. Credit to Florida State. They played a great game and made shots down the stretch and really just put a complete game together. So credit to them.
Kevin, same question. What'd they do to you? Jordan, that was Kevin.
Oh, I mean, they put the ball in the basket more than we did. That's what it comes down to.
This is for Cassius. I just wonder if you could describe what Coach Martin tried to get across to you guys after the game. And I know it's early and raw, but can you sort of sum up the ups and downs of the season and what you're going to take away from this?
It's a tough question. There's so many things. After the game, it's more about trying to keep our heads up. And in the second half, we showed some fight. In the first half, thank God we didn't do the same thing in the second half, because it would have been a really hard thing to swallow if we went out like that. But I think we showed some type of fight in the second half. Credit to them. It wasn't enough. The season overall is moments like this where it hurts and highs. Just being here is a pleasure, and making it to the tournament is a huge accomplishment for us. Of course, we had higher expectations to go further, but it's not what happened. So, there's so many positives from this season and joyous moments, and playing with these guys and learning from the coaches and experiencing the atmosphere and the fans of Missouri and the support. So all those things are takeaways for me.
Kevin, kind of a similar question. Coach has talked a lot about how he's told you guys, you can be remembered as the group that got Missouri kind of back on the right track. Is that something you can appreciate now, or do you have to get a little bit further away from this to have that be the main takeaway?
Yeah, I think this team will be remembered, as far as turning things around, given, our past few seasons. But, I'm beyond proud to call these guys my teammates, and beyond proud to call these coaches my coaches. We fought a lot of adversity this season, and, people counted us out at times during the season, and for us to make the runs that we did and play basketball the way we did, I think it's pretty remarkable, and I think that's something that, everybody in our locker room should be proud of.
In the back, thank you.
Hey. This is for Kev again. It's 2 years in a row now losing and leaving Nashville and ending the season here. Talk about the mindset and emotional difference going back home to Columbia this year versus last.
I think losing is the same. I've never taken losing lightly. Last year, of course, there was in the month of March, really wasn't much for us to look forward to. The stakes were higher this time, but to me, when a season ends, it all hurts the same. It's all extremely emotional for me. But you live and you learn from it, and I got one more crack at it, with Geist, and I'm extremely thankful for everything that Cash, JB, Rao, all of our seniors have brought to us. They've been a huge blessing to this program, and nothing but great things to say about them.
Konzo, all the energy your guys had to expend to get it back to 6. Did you sense? Mike looked pretty worn down there at the end. Did you sense that there was some fatigue and exhaustion there in those last few minutes?
Yeah, I knew it would be that, but this is it. And I think maybe in Mike's case, not Cash. Cash is fine. I thought Kevin and all those other guys were fine. But probably outside of Mike, no. I thought we were okay. I think we cut it to 6 and had a couple of breakdowns, and it went open from there. But no, not at all. 'Cause we battle, we lift weights, we work hard. I wasn't worried about it.
Konzo, a little bit along the lines of what I asked Cassius. I know it's hard to sort of see the big picture right now, but what are you going to think about when you think of this team and all the ups and downs of the season that you navigated to get here?
I thought these guys had a great year, in my opinion, and of course you want to win. Not that you settle for anything. and just show resiliency, perseverance, determination as young men. So I'm very proud of them. You know, I don't get too down about losses. Now that first half, I was very angry because we didn't show fight. I don't, like I said to guys, if you fight, I don't have to worry about what the scoreboard says because I can see the effort. So I can sleep at night. Yeah, we lost the game, but I can sleep at night in that second half because that looked like us, and we learned from it. We moved forward. These are exceptional young men. It's a ball game, and we went into the game feel like we can win the game. It wasn't about having this many guys. We were trying to win a basketball game, and they outplayed us in the first half, and unfortunately caused us to possibly lose the game.
Just sort of a follow-up regarding Michael. Was it in some ways just too much to ask to think he'd be able to get in a flow and be in the right basketball shape? It just seemed like he was never quite able to be in sync.
Well, the one thing I said when people ask about Mike, I said if he scored 30 points tonight, 0 points, 5 points, he'll be a better player a month from now. It's just what it is when you're coming off injuries, you know, getting the rust off your body, getting the flow of games, getting the flow of situations. But for us, it was just asking to be a part of the team. It wasn't necessarily score this many points. I mean, because we play as a team and we flow as a team, and whatever happens, happens. He scored 10, he scores 0, scores 5. It's all the same as long as he put forth an effort.
Anything else for the gentleman from Missouri? All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Good seeing you again. Good luck. Okay.